Zaga said that he and your friends are making good progress through the jungle. Trust me, this is worth the wait. And here it is, a salvaged Basilisk war droid. Mandalore said that he would make it available to you for insertion into the city of Iziz. I assure you, they won't know what hit them. The Basilisk war droid is the epitome of weapon technology, state-of-the-art weaponry, armor, and maneuverability. Unfortunately, its weapons systems aren't fully functional yet, as are some other unimportant support systems. But she will get you to Iziz in one piece. Their fighters won't be able to stop that. We've modified the interior to hold 3 people. Maybe a little tight. You need to leave. Iziz is in the grip of a civil war, so there'll be considerable resistance. They remember the last time Basilisk war droids visited their planet. Fight ferociously. And if you die, take as many as you...
Basilisk? A basilisk here? Mandalorians are attacking the city! Vaklu has made an alliance with the Mandalorians? Men! Fight for your lives!
Ready. Ready to serve.
Did you have to land in a basilisk? We have vivid memories of the last time they fell to Iziz. The men still unconvinced that there isn't a man. I'm glad we finally... He's in the royal palace with Queen Talia. The general is coming right now to brief you. Thank you for coming here.
It is an honor to meet you, Master General. I trust that Colonel Tobin has made adequate arrangements for you. I understand you've already sent your people to deal with the Sith on the road. That is part of the plan. My plan is to divide my forces. My main body has many Sith soldiers and their masters. Also, it has many beasts that somehow the Sith... I am going to take that body and assault the royal palace head-on. The casualties will be extreme, but we will break through, and also weaken the Sith. I want you to lead a detachment of my men that will take the sky ramp, then go to the palace via that route. You will have no Sith. Your leadership and prowess will be the only chance they have. I know that you can do that. You should make haste to the palace, because at any point they will have learned of your attack on their base on the Duxon Moon. Together, we will crush their army. After that, it won't take the Sith long to realize they've been betrayed. But together, we will... You will need to clear the way for our troops on the sky ramp. One of my officers will be assigned to you. When we meet again, it will be in the palace, and death to...
Colonel Tobin has ordered us to follow you, with you in command. The Royal Palace...
Your plan seems to have succeeded. Your enemy has indeed revealed himself.
I anticipated the Sith, but those beasts weren't in my battle.
Even now, Vaklu is using them to breach the palace. I will not surrender to that usurper. I would die first.
Every man here would give their life to keep that from happening.
I think the situation has gotten even worse.
Worse? How is that even possible?
It can always get worse. An old student is returning. I fear for us all.
My men and I will meet you at the sky ramp. The sky ramp is one of the primary access routes to the Royal Palace. Our fighters have been strafing and bombing this area routinely. There are still Royalists defending this area, but their numbers should be thinned. There are 2 force shield checkpoints. We need to gain access to the turret tower. There is an access terminal that can shut those shields. You and I should clear the path. Then my men will...
They're coming! They're coming! Call for reinforcements! Vaklu's troops are...
Ready to serve.
Let us end this.
Acknowledged.
I'll have some men keep the Royalists in the barracks pinned down. Palace is the main objective. Men inside aren't important.
They're gonna overrun our position. Send in the droid reinforcements. We need them now.
Overloaded that power conductor.
Someone get the force shield back online! Get it up! He's unstoppable! Run! Run!
I just sent a message to the men to secure the sky ramp. Command has already broken into the palace ground. By the time we get to the palace, they'll be inside. Colonel Tobin will... General Vaklu is fighting the Sith. Men, attack the Sith. Protect the General.
Seems to be working. The Sith and their forces went to the north, but the beasts turned on the Sith and us. In order to get to the throne room, we'll have to open the security door. There are security terminals to the north and south. Both terminals need to be deactivated to open the way to the throne room. which means you'll have to deal with the Sith to the north and Talia's Royal Guard to the south. My officer will catch up to you once you've secured one of the terminals. He's fending off the Royalists that are trying to get to us. He's left command of this area to me. I will let him know when we are close to... Good luck to you.
Another wave of them has already arrived, Corporal. Everyone, a Sith is with them. Throw everything you've got at them. You said you could stop.
Kawana bota yuta tanga ta yaita ta bosanan ansata unta chiwita inka kikraya na.
Everyone, we have to stop the Sith here. The fate of...
Maar taak voordragen niks. John dan Juta.
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chilumalisba. Bram tabanin sochu. Da come jusmak miki ba. Bacho.
Shall I take you back to Follow me.
What is it?
Shall I take you back? Follow me.
Well done. There is just one last obstacle before the throne room. The beast that was used to break through the force field into the throne room lies ahead. No doubt it has slain its Sith handlers and now has a taste for human blood. Ignore the beast. Into the throne room. The Queen must die. Don't blast it all.
So, you've come to us. I had thought coming to Doxon might cause our paths to intersect. And I see that I'm right. But it turns out you were the enemy all along. The connection between these places and you was stronger than I knew. I told the other Masters that our only chance to figure out what was happening to us was to find you, to try to understand what happened to you. What a fool I was. And now you are no doubt seeking to destroy the Jedi. But the remaining Jedi will gather again very soon. This, at least, you cannot prevent. Telos. But Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War. I don't know what you... Atris? But I thought she died with the rest on KotOR. You've met other Jedi, I can tell. But you won't find me an easy... I will not give you the benefit of my... Very well. Perhaps my knowledge will sway you from your dark designs. I was one of the only council members who believed in you. Part of me still does. So what do you have to say for yourself? I know that, all too well. I came here to find them, to trace them to their source. The war on Doxon and Onderon. I thought that perhaps the tragedies that occurred here were concealing them, and now here you are. What do you expect me to say? You defied the Council, you followed Revan to war. I know why you did it, but in so doing much more. All those lives during the Mandalorian Wars. And all those you served beside. Too much death leaves echoes in the Force. It is the price for having. Apparently, your self-inflicted wounds would not heal. And now that they've festered, you've come looking to the Jedi for vengeance. As if we were somehow responsible for the results of... That sounds like the bond that often forms between master and apprentice. But to that degree? You always did form connections to others, strong ones, even when you were a student. But what you are describing is beyond... When you stood before us in the council chamber on Coruscant, we felt something from you we'd never felt before. It was as if the Force had died within you, leaving you hollow. We live our whole lives in touch with the Force, in touch with life all around us. And you had a gift in that regard. You formed bonds so easily, and they flowed deep between you and others. To see such emptiness in the Force standing before you, it's not an easy thing. Whatever is attacking us, it's leaving something in its wake. Something we haven't felt since you stood before us in judgment. The deaths of these Jedi, the destruction of KotOR, all of these things are leaving behind echoes, like the one we felt from you in the council chamber. It was clear to us, to me, that we had to find you, but we couldn't call you back from exile because we didn't know where you'd... Cut you off from the Force. Why do you think the Council was Your misplaced blame explains much. But the only one responsible for your present state is you. So you heard what we said. These questions I cannot answer. This is something the Council must answer, not I. You must understand. This is hard for me, especially after all you've done. You always had deep connections to the Force, but such connections can corrupt one's spirit, as has happened with you. When I first sparred with you during your training as a Padawan, I could tell that you were different, but I did not expect you to fall so far. Do you really think I would tell you, even if I knew? If that's why you're here, then you've come...
He may appear stronger in the Force than you, but this is merely an illusion granted by a certain master of the Force. The powers he uses against you will not directly harm you, but he seeks to weaken and confound you, exploit the weakness of his form by using your own Force powers against him.
Your power is undeniable, but it won't be enough. What? Damn you. You must die. I will not have you teach the others the secrets of the Jedi.
It is something the Sith, the assassins that stalk us, can do. It is of the dark side, the ability to feed on life, the Force. The closer one comes to it, it makes them stronger for a time. Not all techniques in the Force are learned through practice and training. This is something instinctual, born from experience. It is a way that they fill the hollow places where the Force used to be.
Your time is at an end, Talia.
You would destroy everything just for your ambition, Vaklu. The Republic, Iziz, everything.
That is a gross simplification, Talia. Change is a painful process. A price must be paid. But Onderon will have a new destiny. One larger than you could imagine.
You're getting careless, Vaklu. One more mistake, and you're the one who will pay the price.
Her mastery of the blade has improved, but there is more to leadership than... Very well. Goodbye, Talia. Men, fire. And now it is done. A sacrifice was necessary to ensure our future. This could not have happened without you. I risked a great deal by asking for your assistance, as did you in helping. Your reward? Even if I didn't have a reputation to maintain, I'd be a fool to break those promises.
I know who you are. You are the last of the Jedi, hunted by the Exchange, the Sith, and the Hutspawn knows who else.
They've thrown everything they have to capture and kill you, but you cannot be stopped. If anyone could save us from our fate, after we've secured the city, and that will take time, you will always be welcome here. If the Republic hunts you down as a price of your ambition, this place will be a haven to you. I will never forget what you have done. Your shuttle is awaiting you. After the Civil War is taken care of, which will take time, you are welcome back.
I sense the conflict on Onderon even from this tense jungle. Did everything go as you planned? Why bother? War is the natural state of things. All matter seeks to either assimilate or destroy other matter.
We should return to the Ebon Hawk now and plot our next course of action.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
I'll work on it when we get... There. You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids. If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem.
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Just ignore him and let's get to...
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your...
Right. Let's get you open. I have to say, you are put together quite well. That wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable...
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into you.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
So you fought against the Mandalorians?
I was part of the war effort, yes.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction you... And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credit.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory, and they...
You did nothing.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to...
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my...
Fine by me.